All right, gentlemen, today's video might get a little bit personal, and I'm going to talk about some things all the way through the video from top to bottom, and some of it gets a little personal. So if you resonate with anything, just please watch all the way through, because what you specifically might need to hear might come towards the end. So I was in a conversation with a few people at the gym the other day, and my trainer made a statement that sort of caught my attention, and it went like this. Now, he said that most men over 40 are already acting as if they're half dead. And he went on to say that guys like me and my buddy Scott, who I work out with every week, he said that we are living our best lives and living life to the fullest. And that kind of hit home for me because he's right. Scott and I, and possibly even you, are in the minority. And I'm not really sure why that is. We, this demographic, are literally in our prime. So why do most guys waste it? If you watch my channel on a regular basis, chances are that you're trying to work on yourself, right? And you're improving yourself. But think about this. Take a look at most guys you know that are mid-40s or older. How do most of these guys act? Do they look after themselves? What are they doing? Are they out there living life, or are they sitting on the couch with a bag of Doritos? So listen, as a man, your self-worth is attached strongly to your purpose. And there's a few key points about that I want to make. First is your individual goals and your individual self-improvement, independent of anybody else, right? You should be working on something, or learning something, or building something, or trying to get to that next level of whatever it is you're trying to do. Because if you're not, your self-worth is basically non-existent. And when that happens, you don't have any strong boundaries and you accept mistreatment and disrespect from other people. Now, the second part of that is being with someone who doesn't appreciate or respect your efforts. Because if you work hard trying to provide for someone or do things for someone else to make their life easier, but those efforts aren't appreciated, that also attacks your self-worth, because why even bother doing those things? It makes you feel useless with no self-worth, and that is not okay. It's tough, and I know that I'm sort of generalizing, and I'm not trying to crucify anybody for being lazy. I'm not walking in their shoes. I have no idea what it's like to be that person. But what I do know is there's an epidemic of men in this age bracket that have completely let themselves go prematurely. And for me, I find that pretty sad, because I know what it feels like on both sides, and the side that I'm on now is a heck of a lot better. Over the past couple years, I have built myself into probably the most socially active person that I know. And if you know me personally, you know. I've got a pretty big social circle. I'm proud of that. And it's not uncommon for me to have some type of event to go to almost every single night of the week. It might be a dinner party get together. It might be a concert. It might be a food pairing event. Or it just might be a Taco Tuesday where a bunch of us get together for tacos. And I guess my point is that it's a very big world out there, and life is exactly what you make of it. What's that saying? It says that you have two lives, and the second one begins when you realize that you only have one. So basically what this means is that once you truly understand how precious your life is, you finally start living it to the fullest. I've said this over and over, but I want to say it again. If you're sitting there in your mid-40s, you're only half done. So what are you doing with the time you have left? It's never too late, and you're never too old to make a change in your life or start something new. And I don't really know why I'm sort of being all motivational today, but I guess I just want every one of you to live your damn life in the best way possible and to not waste any of it. Practically half your life, up until this point, you were still a kid and your parents made all your decisions for you. But from the time you were basically 18 and for the rest of your life, you get to make your own decisions, good or bad. And you'll have to live with those decisions and any of the consequences that come out of those decisions. And the hardest part is always taking that first step towards doing something better, right? To make positive changes in your life, to start respecting yourself more, treating yourself better, and making better decisions for yourself. And one way to help make that first step a lot easier is to simply ask for help. Reach out to the service that I trust and believe in, BetterHelp, today's sponsor. BetterHelp is a platform where therapists and their clients can communicate effectively and get the most out of therapy. BetterHelp is on a mission to make starting therapy a lot easier, and with over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5-star rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform you can trust. I'm going to put a link down below in the description to betterhelp.com/fashion. Clicking that link will get you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp so that you can connect with the therapist and get started on your therapy journey. You just fill out a quick questionnaire about what you're looking for, so BetterHelp can then match you with a therapist in as little as just a couple days. From there, you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether that's messaging, phone, or video. You can also message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. And the really cool thing is, listen to this, if you don't click with your therapist for any reason, which can sort of be common when you're first getting started, you can easily switch out to a new therapist until you find someone that you really connect with. So gentlemen, if you could use a tune-up to get some of your questions answered, please consider online therapy with BetterHelp. Just click that first link down below in the description, or just go visit betterhelp.com/fashion so you can get that 10% off your first month of therapy. The link is right down below. Thank you, BetterHelp, for supporting my channel and for sponsoring today's video. Now, let me get a little bit personal, if you don't mind. So I have recently gone through some relationship changes, and on the outside, everything's great. But for a little while, like, things on the inside were super chaotic. I live in a pretty small town, and it's one of those communities where, because I know a lot of people, everyone just kind of knows your business. There was a lot of, I guess, outside drama that came my way, and a lot of hurtful things were being said. And it's kind of tough, right? Because all I've ever tried to do was take the high road and be a gentleman and be respectful. But it's difficult when your character is being attacked. But for me, the only way that I know how to be is to just be myself, right? I'm genuine, I'm respectful, I care about people, I have manners, and I have boundaries. I guess it just comes with the territory, right? Because the more people you know, the more people know you and know about your personal life. I guess you just take the good with the bad, I suppose. But during difficult times, you also find out who you can and can't trust. And it's tough because I've had to let some people go recently that I thought were pretty solid. But again, this all gets back to navigating your life and making the best decisions that you can make, but also understanding that your decisions might have unwanted repercussions. And as you already know, that's just part of life. There's no winners and there's no losers. Your life is your life, nobody else's. There's no competition with anyone except yourself. Be better than you were yesterday or last month or last year. Know the difference between right and wrong and make decisions based on knowing that difference. Always treat people with respect. Develop your self-worth and self-respect until your boundaries actually mean something and become non-negotiable. Let me circle back to the top of this video and just say that if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, please, maybe just let this video be some motivation that you need and go live your life. I'm 55 years old and I'm living a damn good life. That doesn't mean, though, that I don't get stressed out about certain things like finances and starting a brand new wine business, but you take the good with the bad. I'm out there every single day showing that it's possible. I'm enjoying my life, enjoying the people around me. I'm being generous, I'm being courteous, and I'm doing what I can to help other people. I enjoy great food, great wine, great music, great friends, and of course, great exercise. And that's a whole nother part of this whole thing, and it's getting yourself healthy and to stop letting yourself go. Believe me when I say that every single day is a reset and a brand new opportunity to show up, to give your best, and get one step closer to achieving your goals. And if you want to make changes in your life, do it now, man. Don't wait until New Year's like everybody else. Just focus on the things that you can control, and you will see the needle start to move, I promise. And really quick, gentlemen, before you take off, it would mean a lot to me if you could just take a second and hit that like button to let the YouTube algorithm know that I'm still alive. And with that, gentlemen, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.